Hello and welcome to Thái Nguyên News. Now today's headlines. Thái Nguyên in its effort to restructure agricultural sector. KZ hamlet Phuc Triu commune, Thái Nguyên City, recognized as a traditional tea village. Vocational training for land revoked farmers, a matter of special attention. In order to implement the program on restructuring agricultural economic sector in the direction of centralizing commodities production and forming specialized cultivation areas in the area, localities in Thái Nguyên province have intensified structural transformation of crops and livestock, promoting to restructure the agricultural sector ever since 2011. In terms of cultivation field, the agricultural sector boosted its mandate to restructure food crops in the direction of increasing productivity and quality and of using short-term plant varieties. For tea plants, the newly planted and replanted green brand varieties on the area of 1,200 hectares promoted tea variety structures in 2012, achieving over 40% of the total area. In the livestock sector, in April 2013, 272 pig farms and 329 poultry farms in the total of 601 farms were established. In particular, the rate of cultivation achieved nearly 55% of the target. Livestock accounted for over 38%, and services achieved nearly 7%. These numbers proved a positive shift in the economic structure of the agricultural sector. Hence, Thái Nguyên agricultural sector continues directing effective implementation of the production development projects, raising incomes for farmers. Specialized cultivation areas will be enhanced to produce high-quality commodities and ensure food safety, strengthen and develop economic ties on collectors, cooperatives, farms, cooperatives of production and service. On June the 18th, KZ hamlet Phuc Triu commune, Thái Nguyên City, was awarded the certificate recognizing it as the traditional tea village.
Residents in KZ hamlet have planted tea trees and processed tea bags since the 1950s. Today, tea trees always bring about stable income for tea planters here, gradually helping them to eliminate hunger, reduce poverty, and improve their living conditions. Presently, each tea tree plantation has a total area of about 31 hectares. KZ's residents, with good sense of hard work, are very active in collecting experiences by participating in training courses and applying advanced science and technologies to plant and process tea, thereby increasing the quality and quantity of their tea products. Being recognized as a traditional tea village marks a turning point for KZ hamlet. It helps tea planters build and popularize their tea trademarks in national and international markets.
On June the 17th, a trade fair to bring Vietnamese goods to rural areas was opened in Phuc Triu commune, Định Hóa district, Thái Nguyên province. This trade fair in Định Hóa district attracted 32 local and national enterprises with 40 stalls displaying variety of goods, household commodities, foods, agricultural materials, garments, telecommunication materials, etc. It created opportunities for enterprises to sell goods, popularize their trademarks, search for domestic markets, and gain prestige by the customers. Besides, the fair was also a chance to propagandize and encourage local residents to support the campaign of using domestic goods and helps them to differentiate between imported goods without clear origins and domestic goods with clear origins and low prices. On this occasion, the Provincial Fatherland Front and Department of Industry and Trade offered gifts to hard-up pupils in Định Hóa district. The fair lasted from the 17th to 19th of June. Also on June the 17th, Thái Nguyên Department of Education and Training summarized the council and examiner at graduation in 2013. Accordingly, Thái Nguyên has over 98% of graduates pass the high school graduation exam.
The examiner marked the papers from the 8th to the 13th of June. The examiner council announced the results as follows. 11,900 out of 12,000 participants passed the exam, reaching 98.5% of its total number. In particular, candidates with excellent results account for 1.88%. Candidates with good results occupy 13.8%. The province has 10 high schools with graduation rates of 100%. According to the evaluation of the examiner, this result is 1.1% lower than the result last year. This outcome resulted from the students' study progress in Nguyen province. It also well reflects hard work of the examiners. After this summary, the Department of Education and Training will post the result on the internet and all high school institutions in the province so that all the candidates will be informed of their results quickly.
Known recently as a province with highly improved competitiveness index, Nguyen has been receiving big waves of investment with many projects invested in the locality. In addition to economic importance, vocational training for residents whose lands were recovered is a significant matter. In particular, Phuc district has many investment projects with the largest rate of residents having their land recovered. Being one of the 600 households affected by the projects of Samsung Company at Yên Bình Industrial Zone, Nguyễn Văn Khương household has been having a hard time because of production equipment shortage, since they lost one part of their land area, which prevented them from making ends meet. However, because of the knowledge in raising chicken he learned from the vocational training for rural laborers held at the commune, he could now switch to another production form. Our farmland was partially revoked, so land conservation encounters many difficulties. From attending the training in raising chickens, we learned many measures in husbandry, especially effective disease treatments. As one of the units assigned with vocational training for rural laborers with evoked land area, Southern Phuc Vocational Training College opened 11 trainings at the locality, including 5 non-agricultural and 6 agricultural training classes since the beginning of the year. Every year, we open new vocational training for rural laborers. However, one reality in the current training affairs is local people's way of thinking about vocational trainings. Most of participants are old age that hinders adoption of knowledge. Furthermore, several limitations in linking vocational training and employment services for workers remain to be a problem. Samsung Company requested that employees are between the ages of 18 and 28, which has narrowed out opportunities for local laborers. Engineers must be born between 1991 and 1993, which is a difficult requirement for local workers. The Department of Labor, Invalid and Social Affairs Phuc District Branch stipulates that of the 300 people with job demands in the project areas of Samsung Company, 40% of workers must meet the age requirement to work in Samsung Electronics Company, and 60% of the workforce out of age requirement must be trained and can find jobs. This is one of the major efforts of the district to make the vocational training policies effective for land revoked farmers. That ends our program today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now and see you next time.